Hey, Dermitnernase, I think that's how you say your name. I just kind of looked at it and I'm like, okay, sound it out. Okay. Anyway, so I watched your video and I thought it was pretty good. You had really good like technique, and your tempo and steadiness was like bang on. Everything was, it felt like a very rhythmic piece, and I'd say it was all good. Now, the things I did notice that could have probably improved, it wouldn't have actually made it sound any better, but it would have made it easier on you to play, so it wouldn't feel so stiff. Now, I noticed your hands were kind of like this, and like your fingers would be up, and then it looked like your whole arm was just like freaking like really tense. So, what you probably want to do is think of it like this. Instead of having your hands up, you want your knuckles as the highest point so that they can push down, not just the same reason why you don't want your hand underneath the keyboard. So here's a good example, or I'll try to make one. Okay, so just like you don't want to do this, you also don't want to do this. See how it really stresses out my hand, versus I could just come up and go like this. See? Now see how different that looks? And I just push down. Now, I don't know if you've ever thought of this, or you're doing the way, or you're playing the way you are on purpose, but this is much easier on your hand. It's nice and curved versus like this. That's what I noticed was happening with you. And if you keep playing like that for long periods of time, you'll stress your joints out, and you probably feel a little bit of pain when you do that, I'm guessing. Going like this or like that. So just try and round your hand and then drop it into the keys. Stuff like that. Now another one. Was there anything else? I'm just looking at my list here, because I basically wrote down all the things I thought about it, and then I was going to sum it all up, because I don't have some way to watch the video itself here. Okay. No, other than that, I didn't see enough to actually find anything else that was wrong. Your tempo was good. You're on a keyboard, so I couldn't really tell for voicing as much, but that looked good. You showed a nice display of technique, so that was good. It was basically, and the only thing that was wrong was you looked really like tense and stiff, like you're trying to go really intense. But the thing is, try to play it so your muscles don't feel so tense. So try watching the latest video that I put out. So it was pretty much just like bad hand position that would kind of screw up your joints and stuff, and like relaxing. There's two major functions with your fingers. Try going like this. Pull back with this joint right here, like this. Now that should feel strong. Should feel like you've got a lot of strength there. Now that's what you want to do when you're playing kind of like chords, and you want to make it nice and strong. You're just going to pull back like this and then jump off the keys. Now try going like this and make the joint move with this joint right here. So just push up and down. That shouldn't feel as strong, but kind of light. So you can move it quickly, but it's not as strong. Versus going like this. Should feel really strong. Those are the two ways that you can move your arm. So with this, you're going to be using that for scales and like quick passages, and then this for chords, pulling back. So a lot of people don't know about those two, that you can play with two different ways. At first, it kind of feels, when you're pulling back like that, it sort of feels like a chicken scratch. But really what you're going to do later on is, if you get this, so you pull back and then you push off. And that's how you get some nice chords without having to go like this. That's a lot harder than just coming off. I notice how it sounds a lot brighter and cleaner and louder. And gives you a nice tone versus like pushing down versus pulling off. So those are the two different ways you can play. So I'd try experimenting with those. See how you can incorporate that, and try to always remember to keep your hand around it. Think of it like there's like an orange underneath your hand, and you don't want to push it down too far, because if you're going like this, you're going to squash it and juice will just go everywhere. So try to keep your hand nice and rounded. Anyway, I don't know what I'm doing. I'm just kind of screwing around. So anyway, before you were talking also about you wanted to do your own version of like piano lessons, hey, in German, I think it was. So you could work on that too. I was checking your channel to see if you put it out. I don't know if you're still going to do it or not. Anyway, but overall your piece is quite good, and I didn't know it or anything. The quality is a little bit hard to hear, like sometimes what you're playing or not. But overall I liked it, and I thought you showed like a good level of skill. Now I'm just saying those things not to be negative or anything, but just to help you out. Okay, so just try and relax a bit more and you should be good. Okay, well, take care. Thanks for entering the contest, and I hope you keep watching. I'll be watching your videos. Take care. Bye.